The AMD had star reviews of movie critics, but audiences include been a bit less than lavish. The distinction among fan and reviewer account is greater rather than for any some 2018 Oscar-nominated characteristic movie. At the some end of the scope, the big showmanship was the cinema how fans favor it more than rather than critics. The research compared ratings of Metacritic, that gives every movie a account relying on critics' reviews, in such on IMDb, that allows filmgoers to position their own ratings. For Dame Poultry, that is designated for 5 Oscars consisting top image, Metacritic rates it 94 out of 100. IMDb gave it 7.7 out of 10, relying on 57,130 customer ratings. With the identical scope as the reviewer account, 7.7 becomes 77, a distinction of 17 points. No some movie designated for an Oscar the year has a greater gap among reviewer and auditorium view. So someone's law? So, it doesn't question which critics say on a movie if it doesn't do cash, says Emma Jones, movie reviewer and text editor of Elektra Print. He's no really remarkable how Greta Gerwig's upcoming of-age movie is superior favorite by critics, she adds. She's ever been a really freelance movie maker, in an extremely dry feeling of humor, that isn't ever to all's flavor. But it is really lot to critics' flavor. Once a movie was acquired as cordially by critics as Dame Poultry, Christopher Nolan's Planet War II blockbuster movie Dunkirk as well has a Metascore of 94. But fans privileged it to Dame Poultry common, ranking it 8.0 on IMDb. But no one auditorium nor reviewer ratings are all. Box office space proceeds are as well a action of a movie's popular. All how a reviewer says or a fan says on these overview sites is fully personal, Jones says. Meantime, The Big Showmanship, the melodic starring Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum, is up for fair one Oscar, for top unique chant. It has a Metascore of 48, but fans include taking into account it an 8.0 ranking on IMDb, high rather than Dame Poultry. Yet, Dame Poultry CEO Greta Gerwig needn't get too concerned. Creature overpriced by critics isn't definitely a bad item for its chances of a top image figurine on Saturday. Common, top image winners normally circulation more than to critics rather than audiences. Looking at all Oscar nominees with 2,000, top image winners include an ordinary ranking gap of 6 points in favor of critics. All but 3 top movie winners in the recent 18-year include been privileged by critics. The 3 how got a high ranking of fans are Gladiator, A Nice Reason and Collapse.